Y'all, I'm cooking dinner tonight and I want to show you one of the easiest but delicious meals that you could ever make. So far I have put some of Pampered Chef's Parmesan garlic oil, y'all look at that deliciousness, in the bottom of the multi-cooker, aka pressure cooker, quick cooker. There's a lot of Instapots out there in the world. And I use chicken thighs tonight because my husband prefers thighs. So I put it on sear and I just kind of let those cook in that Parmesan garlic sauce or oil. I'll let y'all peep in there. Okay, so now I've already got it set. Y'all see that time? It's going to take 6 minutes to cook this chicken Alfredo. So what I'm going to do, we always add 1 cup of water when we're pressure cooking, and even though I'm going to add the sauce, I'm still going to add that 1 cup of water. It needs a 24-ounce jar of Alfredo sauce. You can use pasta, the red pasta sauce if you prefer. I could only find a 22-ounce, so I got a little bit more water here if needed to put in there. And I like to have a little water close by. Normally I'll just go over to the sink and run some in there, but I'm going to get every little last bit of this out. That is my other 2 ounces of what should have been my Alfredo sauce. Now I like it with the red pasta sauce, preferably my homemade, and sometimes I make my homemade Alfredo, but I'm lazy tonight, so I'm using the store-bought. So now, I made a lot more of that sauce. I'm sure I got my other 2 ounces that I was short. I had my jar opener out just in case I couldn't open that. But if you don't have one of these in your kitchen and your husband's not always home to open jars, this will be your best friend. It will fit a lot of different sizes and it's magic. It just opens any jar. The only other thing I have to add in here is 2 cups of pasta. I'm using the penne pasta. So in goes 2 cups of that. You don't even really have to stir it, but as a southern girl in me, I have to. I just feel like I've got to do a little bit of something to say I cooked this meal. So now I'll bring you over so you can see that too. Y'all see that? Okay. So I will put the lid on, and in 6 minutes, I'm trying to do this backwards to me. I think I've got it. It's set for 6 minutes on custom, and now I've got it to run. So when this pressure builds up, and that's going to take maybe 8 or 10 minutes to build up. When the pressure builds up, my 6 minutes will start counting down. So I am in a race with my dinner cooking tonight. The top of this needs some mozzarella cheese and some Parmesan cheese. And I'll come back on and show you when it's done. So I'm going to race that 6 minutes and shred up both of my cheeses. And I'm going to melt some butter in this little silicone prep bowl in the microwave and add some panko breadcrumbs to it. And we're going to sprinkle that on top after we do our shredded cheese. So y'all stay tuned and I will be back to show you what it looks like. 6 minutes. We all have 6 minutes, right? Stay tuned. Okay, y'all, it is done and I have taken the lid off, so I want you to see what that looks like. My house smells amazing. So now we have to just put in, I did get my cheese shredded. This is the Parmesan cheese. And y'all, I'm telling you, there's a huge difference in flavor of fresh shredded cheese versus store-bought cheese. So I'm just going to stir that in. And normally I would do everything right in this pot and we would just serve it right out of this pot. But I'm going to try to, splattered it on me. I'm going to try to dump it out in a bowl so you can see a little bit better of what I am doing. So let me slide this around. Put these oven mitts on because it's very, very hot. Got a big serving bowl out. And I'm going to just dump it in. It smells so good. Let's see. Let me take one of my mitts off. There's a little more down here. The multi-cooker from Pampered Chef is just a 6-quart multi-cooker. So if your Instant Pot is this same size, you can do this very same recipe. Now the only other thing that I have to do is add my shredded mozzarella cheese on top. Don't that look delicious? I've got some biscuits in the oven, and when my husband gets home, he's going to be a happy camper. Okay. And then I went ahead and mixed my breadcrumbs with a tablespoon of melted butter. So now all we do is just sprinkle these over the top, and that just gives it a delicious little crunch. And when we get our biscuits out, instead of breadsticks, it will feel like we're at Olive Garden tonight. So that is it. How simple was that? And in just 6 minutes. So I will share this recipe with you, and I'll take a picture of it when it's all melted and finished on top, and share that at the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great night. Bye-bye.